everybody see the signs different. And I just know a sign that I always come across whenever I had, you know, people in my family being lost, and maybe you've had this one. But I think we should all take some of these very serious that I'm about to mention, because it can help you very, very much. But anyway, getting into it, I remember when I was 11, and it was always a sign my mom told me that when it rains, usually that day, the next day, that was a sign somebody was going to heaven. And I'm going to link this in. I'm not just going to talk to you about it and give you my beliefs. I'm going to give you experience as well. So that happened after my sister died. And it also happened after another family member died as well. It rained the next day. That was one who was in the hospital, and they drugged her up, and sadly enough, she trusts the doctors. And like I said, I ain't attacking doctors. It's some good ones out there I know by experience. Like the one who told me, look, Stephen, nothing's wrong with you. You can go home. I don't think anything is broken. It's not the worst we've seen. But anyway, getting back to what I was talking about. So my sister, it rained on 2 occasions, and I seen this happen. Now, I had some evil people too in my family. Now, my grandpa, you know, once he died, it was different. There was no rain, and this was the signs that he didn't go to a good place, or he became what do you want to say, a demon or whatever. We had his stuff, and we had his stuff in our house, and immediately I started, you know, getting these weird. I started seeing things like around in the corner of my eye. I always see things in the corner of my eye, and I started, you know, it was like, you know, you see the little object in the corner of your eye, you look, and then boom, they're gone. But I know what I seen. I know, and I know because I got this gift passed down from generations of my family, and I was young, and I stepped out the house. I'm like, no, that pot was in the sink. It was literally in the sink. And then it comes out of the sink. And I'm the only one home. We got my grandfather's ashes in the house. My mom tells my dad, look, I'm going to tell you this plain and simple. Get the ashes out of the house. As hard as it was for my dad to do it, once he did it, he went to the sea and he dumped them in the sea. And right after he did that, we never heard anything in the house. We never seen anything in the house again. Remember, this is a person in my family who it didn't rain after he died. Sister, when I was 11 years old, she passed away. Now, in this occasion, like I said, it rained after she died. And we have our stuff in the house. We still have it currently today, actually. This is, we keep this as like a souvenir. This is our TV right here. But, I mean, nobody watches it. It's just so old, but we keep it in remembrance. But, yeah, we have our stuff still today, and there's no single problem at all. Nothing, no disturbance in the house. And it was another one. It was one of this guy who died, was my uncle's brother. We had his stuff. Didn't rain after he died either. Had his stuff. He, you know, we took his stuff. And that's when I started getting these weird situations happening, and feel like I'm getting electronically shocked in my sleep. And I'm like, hold up. What do you have? Take this out the house now. Because if you keep this in here, you're going to constantly get attacked. So we took all of it out. Once again, boom. So you know about the attachments that certain demonic entities or fallen ones have with people who didn't have connection of good energy to God and all this stuff. They're able to come back when you have any of their belongings because they still own it, basically. So that's the thing. And today we live like, you know, in ancient times. There was so many people who passed away, so many people. Of course, we probably all live on grave sites, don't even know it. But the thing is, it's like when you have people directly that you knew and you take something from, it's just like on these movies when you see these people go and buy these freaking statues, these little voodoo statues or whatever, or they buy something and didn't even know. You know, in those toys, right? Those little dollar store toys, which got the like mirror on it. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. I put a photo up. Read you a little bit of this article, but I'm not going to show the photo of the girl because I'm not trying to release any Satanism type of stuff in your house. You know what I'm saying? Like some of those channels who just show you everything. You can go look at it on your own time. That's up to you. But you better pray and rebuke the demons. A mother in Dayton, Ohio was shocked this week. This was in 2014 when she purchased a toy wand for a child at a dollar store, only to find it ran not only unicorn hair, but a picture of a child slicing her arm open. I'm like, what the heck? And it was on a toy in a dollar store. Like, you wouldn't know unless you rip the thing back open. And they had a girl who committed suicide. These evil Satanists will try to put this stuff in your house and the kids' toys and all that stuff. I mean, it's so much. But just saying that because, I mean, some people may not know, like, what the heck is going on in my home or what's the signs I look for and what do I do. And there's some of the things you can do that I just mentioned. And those are the signs. That's the signs I've always seen, you know. You may seem different, but I know for sure that whatever I've went through, it's been the same process and it's always worked once again. That's why I just wanted to share it with you. You know, getting into the deep parts of like trying to help, you know. And there's the train. But yeah, you know, life is a mysterious and crazy journey that you go through. I know I heard some people see certain numbers all the time. And it's like, I'm not sure what all the numbers mean. I remember I see 1111 all the time. Somebody like, oh, it's the angels trying to speak to you or something like that. Not sure, haven't got deep into that yet. That number used to always seem like, oh, you're on the right path. When you keep seeing that number, you're on the right path. And angel trying to contact you, heard all that type of stuff. We don't know. The glitch in the matrix. People say all types of stuff like that, but it's not coincidental when you keep seeing something, you know. It's not, especially when you see it years and years over time. Keep seeing 1111. You know, some people get scared and like, oh, this is probably means something bad is gonna happen. Nah, just gotta understand the signs and stuff like that. Stephen Jackson, Jwtv, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, click the bell. And the thing is, we get so many signs and we don't even realize it. We don't realize, like I said, how interconnected we are. And possibly God trying to speak to us. Don't even know it. You don't even know it. So that's what it's a big thing to pay attention to. Remember, somebody said, have you ever heard somebody's voice, somebody call your voice in the house and you're just like, who said that? And you look around the house, nobody, you don't know who said it. And it's like, who called my name? Had those situations occur a lot. Remember, who can speak from the outside and who can speak on the inside. So remember that. And you should get some discernment. Like if you hear something and it's like, because I know that's how It's always been. Like, I'll tell you from the outside, in the dream, I know, like I said, when you sleep, to me, it's like you're in the Matrix, even though people say it in reality. But yeah, I heard this voice talking to me literally in my ear. You hear frequency waves vibrating. Then I wake up and it's like you still hear those frequency waves. So there's only one person who will talk to you from the outside. There's only one person who can talk to you from the inside. Satan is outside. The Most High, Christ, will talk to you on the inside. Stephen Jackson, Jwtv. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, click the bell, tell me your experiences, comment below.